Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Welcome to another episode of Amplify with Amanda Sapp. I'm your host, Amanda Sapp. And this show, we share inspiring stories, life lessons, and motivation to help you live with purpose, power, and passion. Whether you're chasing your goals, looking for a fresh mindset, or just need a boost to start your day right, you're in the right place. Today, we're featuring a powerhouse entrepreneur whose vision blends business, advocacy, and creativity. Our guest is the co founder and president of Luxury Distilled Beverages, overseeing the national expansion of Mur Mur Rum and developing premium spirits poised to make waves in the industry. She is more than a business leader. She is the founder of the Overcomer Foundation, advocating for accessibility equity for individuals with intellectual and developmental differences. She's the author of the ICANN's children's book series, a recording artist, motivational speaker, and proud mother of two amazing sons. From spirits to social impact, she is changing the way we think about leadership, purpose, and making a difference while building an empire. Shammah Joy. Welcome to Amplify with Amanda Sapp.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you
So
for
glad
having me.
to have you. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to get right into it. And I'd love to talk about entrepreneurship and Murmur Rum. Is that okay?
Listen, I'm just glad to be in the service booth, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Many premium spirits brands are built on legacy or celebrity. What inspired you to create Murmur Rum and what makes it different?
So my partner is actually my ex-husband, and we were together for about 20 years before we launched this business. So both of my sons we're a family, essentially, as a family business. So I guess that legacy piece actually does apply to us. Um, and we had a friend that launched a vodka, and so he was needing a little bit of marketing help. We come from a marketing background as well. And Scott just really fell in love with the industry at that time. Like I've been doing hair my whole life, so I was in the salon and had clients, and we just kind of um, decided, hey, well, let's look into it and see what our opportunities may be. And initially, we thought about going the whiskey route, and thank God we didn't, just because there were some challenges on that side, or doing tequila that ended up not being the right route. But the Lord had his plan for us to go the rum route, and one step at a time, one day at a time, favor at a time, and where we're at. So we're grateful.
Now, you're taking Murmur National.
Mm.
What's been the hardest barrier to breaking into the markets and how did you overcome it?
Really the most challenging piece I think is once you have distribution, just because the spirits world is um regulated pretty heavily, right? And every market is completely different. So thankfully for us, we have the largest distributor in the United States with Southern Glazers, except for in Oklahoma where we are with LDF and Capital. And so to get into markets and to have access to be able to be distributed in markets, because we have such a large distributor, isn't challenging. But once you're in the market, is in getting points of distribution and getting sales and getting return and repeat customers and building business relationships. Like that's where it gets challenging. And so you partner essentially with your distributor, but imagine going to like a Ross, right? And Ross is like the house of it, but in there is the shirts, and that there's a whole bunch of brands that have shirts, and a whole bunch of brands that have shoes, and a whole bunch of brands. And the sales reps aren't necessarily going to push one specific brand because they have so many that are in their portfolio. You know what I mean? So when you are a small supplier like we are, you have to really fight and advocate to be seen and fight and advocate for space. And you don't know what you don't know. So you're making mistakes and growing along the way. And we're just grateful again to the Lord because we run out of inventory because didn't anticipate growing that fast, or you know, made some points of distribution and didn't really know how to sustain them. So you have to learn that and just give yourself grace along the way. But I think the most challenging piece is once you're in a market is actually acquiring the proper points of distribution and then being able to retain them. Grow and retain them. So that has been a fun part of the journey so far.
Let's talk about purpose and advocacy. Murmur Rum is tied to bigger purpose, especially around disability equity. How do
Hmm.
you ensure a business stays profitable while staying true to a mission like that?
I think that when purpose over product is so important to me anyway. I feel like when you have a something that's bigger than you. It
Mhm.
inspires you when you want to quit and you want to give up and things get difficult. When you remember that it's not just about you. You don't have the luxury of just being like, I don't want to do this no more. It's like, there's other people. And there's something that's greater than you. So for us, our oldest son is overcoming autism. I always say my son is overcoming autism. I never call him autistic. And that is because he does something every day they told me he wouldn't be able to do. And I believe that we are all overcoming in some capacity. I think that the mindset that has to change is they need it to we need it, because you never know what life holds for you. And I always
Mhm.
say, I don't know what it took for you to be here today. I don't know what challenges we are all literally overcoming to be in this space and in this moment right now. And so our journeys may be different, but we're all working to get towards that same goal of a happy and abundant life. So for us, knowing that having this product, which is amazing, is opening up so many doors for us. So when I get an opportunity to be on a platform, I always ask to push that purpose first. So $1 of every bottle that's sold, we give back to the foundation. I know this is the reason why the Lord has trusted us with this product, because I will use every opportunity that I get to ask us all to be in alignment and to be in allyship for our community within every community. No matter where you identify, within every single community is overcomers, are people that are intellectually and differently abled. And we have to remember to be intentional in our inclusivity efforts with them. And so, yeah, that's what we push for. We try to make sure that if there's an event, there's accommodations, and on purpose with purpose. And like
I
I
love
said, when you have a product like this, everybody wants the person that got the drinks. Everybody wants to be friends with the, to get the sponsorships. Everybody wants that. So it's opening
it.
doors, and when the doors are open, then I ask to be able to use the platform for purpose.
Let's talk about creativity and personal drive. You're a songwriter, recording artist, and motivational speaker. How do these creative outlets feed into your business leadership?
Everything falls under the same umbrella. It's all still just the business of people, right? I've always
Mhm.
had an umbrella of life. If it does it empower, does it educate, does it elevate, right? So you can't say yes to everything, but it does have to hit some of those points. Ultimately, I'm always in the business of people. Whether it's hair, that's the business of serving, that's the business of people. If it's music, it's educational, it's whatever. All of it is still understanding that you have to be able to reach people where they are. So it doesn't feel very daunting, and it doesn't feel like, oh, you're doing so many different things, just because they all fall under the same umbrella and we're all working towards the goal of intentionality and inclusion. My purpose in this life is to advocate for accessibility. So everything that I do goes back to that.
Now, my last question to you: if someone told you that advocacy and luxury spirits don't mix, what would you say to challenge that belief?
I don't have to challenge anybody's beliefs. I just walk in my own truth.
Mhm.
It's not for me to try to change a mindset at all in terms of how you feel what I should be doing and whether it resonates with you or not, right? We're all on our own individual paths. But what I can say is, on this race that I am running, advocacy is a non-negotiable for me. And no matter what area I am working in, advocacy is a big part of that part. Whether there is approval or not, I don't need it. I'm gonna still do it. So at the end of the day, I would challenge each of us to ask ourselves, whatever you're advocating for, because if you're not advocating for someone else, and you are advocating for yourself in some capacity, whatever you are using the platform that God has given you the chance to have in this day, are you making somebody's life better? Are you making someone's opportunity better? Are you making your own life better? So don't be worried about me. Go over there and worry about yourself, and let's all do the work that we need to do. So
Shammah Joy,
I'm
I
cool
really
with it.
appreciate you. It has been a delight chatting with you. You've got to tell us how we can find you, what church service we can catch you at singing, and how we can connect with you. Please let us know.
Well, thank you. If you are in Houston, I know you're. I'm not sure. Are you syndicated
I'm
everywhere? Because you're online, so you're everywhere.
yeah.
Well, you can find Mur Mur. We are in 10 states right now. We're in Texas, California, Nevada, Florida, Louisiana, DC, and Maryland, Kansas. in Oklahoma as well. We just got Pennsylvania starting next year. So you can find us in specs. You can also find us at murmurrum.com if you're on social media. You can find us at Murmur, MURMURRUM. Murmur is just rum backwards, in case somebody wants to know what
Mm.
that stands for. And then you can find me at the Shammah Joy on all of the social media platforms.
Thank you for being my guest here today on
You're
Amplify with me.
welcome.
It's been
My
amazing.
pleasure.
Absolutely. And I can't wait to see you when you come back in town. And congratulations to you on all your
I'll be
awards.
there. Oh, amen. God is helping us. Oh, yeah, I didn't even tell you. I won what do you call Entrepreneur of the Year this year for 2025 for Dallas Black Best of Black Dallas for Dallas Weekly Publication. And it was so funny to get that award knowing how challenging this year has been. You know what I mean? And I
I
was like,
do.
God got a great big sense of humor. He really,
Yes.
really, really does. He really does. But he will always find a way to remind you that he sees you and that he's on track and that you're on track and you're moving in the right direction. So we
That's
thank
right.
God for that.
Right. Miss Joy, it is all in your name, and we appreciate you, and we thank you for bringing such joy to this platform today. Thank you for your peace and your presence, and again, much continued success to you.
Amen. Thanks, love. You're
Thank
doing
you.
great. And congratulations to you, girl. Look at you. You got a whole platform. Woo!
Thank you.
Y'all
I
see my girl. Y'all
appreciate
subscribe
that.
or whatever it is we do on these things. And get Amanda.
Thank you.
Proud of you,
God
boo. Proud of you.
bless. All right. Bye.
Later.